What is the Gen Z stare? Do we stare, Jet? I don't think we stare.
Yeah, I just like, I wish that, sorry.
I got charged for this month, and I need a refund immediately.
I'm so sorry. Did you cancel beforehand or give us a call or email or anything?
No, but me and my son haven't attended any classes for a couple of weeks, so we shouldn't have to pay anything.
Huh?
Okay, unless you've canceled or given us a heads up that you're canceling, there's so many kids on our roster we just...
Do you not hear what I'm saying? I haven't been in classes for the past month, but you still charge me.
Okay, I'll cancel your membership immediately, so there'll be no more extra charges.
What the frick is going on?
You get the refund. I'll talk to my boss to see what I can do, but...
Can you guys hear, chat?
Like,
I better see that refund soon.
okay. Have a good one.
Yeah.
That is not real. That was fake as heck. I've been to her.
So I just came across this thing called the Gen Z stare, which, if you don't know, is a viral social phenomenon describing a blank, expressionless
Is this
gaze
real?
younger
The Gen
individuals
Z
give in
stare.
response to simple questions, greetings, or basic conversation. It most frequently happens during customer service interactions or in classrooms, which I don't even blame. Are you kidding me? Do you know how some of these people act and talk? Especially if you work in the service industry, if you work retail, at a restaurant, customer service. But more specifically, dealing with these people face to face, people think they could talk to you any certain type of way because they just want to get their frustrations out. They want somebody to bark at, and they know you have to take it because that's your job. The reality is, the modern generation doesn't give a damn. They really don't care. They live on the social space to begin with, so when it comes to in-person social interaction, it's not really there. Now, it is, but it's tweaked a little. With modern convenience, ordering your food online, ordering your groceries online, the fact that...
Oh my gosh, I'm worried. Do I have the Gen Z stare? I don't think I do.
Everyone rather text than call. Nobody FaceTimes like that. The modern generation, they don't give a damn of what people think, especially when it comes to hearing someone's problems. I also think it has something to do with how meta Gen Z is. Just being online, memes, the memification of everything, tragic or not, people really don't care. So when you're in real life, forced to be in
Oh my gosh, I'm dying, chat.
especially of the older
My
generation,
back.
and they're going on spewing nonsense or just bringing up irrelevant facts or just trying to make small talk, most of the time it's worthless. Now, of course, socializing is good, but depending on what you're talking about, it could be worthless. It could be useless. Especially if you're complaining and bitching about something, no one really cares. This modern new generation is just really over it.
I care,
the
though.
idea of manners, being polite, and all
Ew.
that is really going out the window.
Gross.
We live in the most freest of times, greeting people and all that. It's
I'm
just irrelevant
doing
at this
okay.
point. And if people come off
Had
the
some
rip
tests in
with
hospital, had the
attitude,
doctor
yeah,
turn
we're not
around and
dealing
say,
with it.
turns out you have a brain. What? Your brain is perfectly normal. Check again.
I can't.
Why did you let me pay you?
I just work here.
Why did you let me do that?
Ma'am, I just work here.
Bro, what the fuck?
Oh my gosh, bro. I can't. Oh, I'm cringing, man. Service workers have it rough, bro. They have to deal with a bunch of like nonsense. Oh my gosh. She obviously doesn't know what to do. Like, how do you train for dealing with someone psychotic? Like, look at that. This is rough.
If you've ever interacted with Gen Z in the workplace, they're definitely different, and I can't tell if it's because they don't want to work or if they're just good at seeing through fakeness. Like, everyone says the Gen Z stare is because they're just kind of like lazy and like not sentient, not aware of what's going on, but I think they're just like really jaded and cynical and kind of like over it all.
Oh, Gen Z just does the Gen Z stare. They don't know how to talk to people. Fair. A lot of Gen Z don't know how to talk to people. But a lot of older generations talk too much, too rudely, and too proudly while being too stupid. I cannot tell you. You have to work in the food industry to fully grasp how stupid people can be. I remember one day I was serving this customer. She's ordering a burger. She was like, okay, I want this cheeseburger with no cheese on it. My first red flag. Then she says, I want to have
the cheeseburger with no cheese. They're not serious.
Specific cheeses or like you just don't want any cheese on your burger? She says yes. I said, ma'am, are you aware pepper jack is a type of cheese we offer? She looks at me and she scoffs like dumb, and she's like, clearly I'm not talking about the cheese then what are you talking about? And I was like, okay ma'am, we don't offer anything that's pepper jack except for our cheese. She said, put pepper jack on the burger. Y'all have done it before. I want the pepper jack that's not the cheese. And I'm like, I really don't know what this lady talking about, but I'm like, okay, so ma'am, I'm putting the pepper jack that we offer on your burger. She says yes. Are you deaf? That's what I just said. Okay. So her order comes out. I give it to her. She opens the burger. She says, "What is cheese doing on my burger?" I said,
Oh my gosh, bro. I
"Sense-
would freak out. I would freak out, man. I can't. I can't. Oh, dude.
put pepper jack on your burger." But she asked me, "Are you dumb?" I said, "Not the cheese." And like she starts going on this whole spiel. I clocked out immediately. I was like, "Let me go get my manager." She has this whole conversation with the manager, all upset, calling me all types of
I've definitely given people a glare when they act like a fool. I would. I get it now. I get the Gen Z stare.
aside and say,
It's like when you're seeing someone like act so stupid that you just can't help it, man. It's like you disassociate because you're gonna have to deal with them.
"Oh, she was asking for fried jalapenos on her burger." I'm sorry. Is there a world that I'm not from where pepper jack is fried jalapenos? I've had a person get mad at me because their iced tea was too cold. I really don't know what these people want from me. Of course, I'm gonna just start
Too
staring at you. I'm staring at you
cold?
like you're dumb. You're stupid because you are.
If you've worked in the service industry, you know exactly what she's talking about, especially at a grocery store. People just automatically
I've
assume
worked at the
things
service
are in the
industry
back.
before.
Oh, can you go check in the back?
And it was rough, man. It was rough.
You have it in the back? No, I'm sorry, ma'am. This is all the inventory we have. We don't have it. Well, you gotta go check in the back. People are so ridiculous, man, and usually it's the older generation. For whatever reason, this is just their life. This is how they were brought up. They socialize at these grocery stores, retail stores, whatever. It's not really about finding a solution. It's about socializing to find a solution together while belittling you in the process because you're an employee after all. For some reason, the older generations, they like this idea of being served. And newer generations, it's the same, but we prefer no interaction. It's the fact that when you order DoorDash or Uber Eats, you want them to just leave it in front of the door instead of going and getting it. It's the fact that they have curbside pickup
Bro,
instead of walking inside
don't
the
talk to me,
store
bro.
and going
Please,
through all that
leave me
hassle.
alone.
Just bring it out to me. Or how you'll be shopping at a grocery store or a retail store, and if someone's in the
Because here's my thing on it, right? The more chances you have to interact with someone, the more chances you have of getting pissed off. Because you're not gonna have a nice interaction, bro. They're doing their jobs. You think they're there to make you feel nice? No, they're there to do their jobs. Like chances are these people are just gonna piss you off. So I might as well not talk to them.
way down that aisle, you'll just skip the aisle completely and go all the way around. Or the best one yet,
I can never
you go
work
to
in
a
these kinds of
friend's
jobs
house
because
and
my
instead-
urge to roll my eyes at these kind of people is so high. That's rough. Because a lot of work is service industry, you know, like a lot of work is you having to deal with people.
Instead of going up to the
I
door
mean, imagine Zinnia's work. That's crazy.
and knocking on it, you'll just text them that you're outside.
Meetings
We are really
all the
an
time.
Social generation. It is what it is. I can't even blame people at the end of the day because honestly, I don't like people bothering me, so I wouldn't go out of my way to bother someone else. If I go to a store and they don't have what I'm looking for, I'm not gonna go ask someone. I'm just gonna look it up on my phone and see where they have it at a different store. So when you're
True.
stuck in these situations where the older generation, they want to answer out of you, they want you to socialize, they want small talk, they're just demanding so much of you, you can understand why the younger generation just doesn't give a damn. Who cares? It's not that big of a deal. Go find another way. You don't have to come complain to me about your situation. There's always a solution to your problem, but it seems like the older generation, they want to speak to somebody. They want a real person. They want somebody to solve their problem for them. Maybe that's not all the way correct, but that's what it seems like. I don't think this is anything new. I don't think it has anything to do with Gen Z or anything like that. Yes, sure, this generation is more meta than ever. They're self-realizing, understanding that I'm in a Karen moment. You know, before it would just be a situation that's happening, but now
Dude, I feel bad for Gen Z, but imagine Gen Alpha, bro. They're gonna be messed up. It's gonna be so gojo over unless something happens, something catastrophic happens, or something big happens. Gen Alpha, I'm sorry, man.
we understand.
You
this
are
is a Karen
cooked.
moment. You're acting like a Karen. So the younger generation is just fed up at a much more younger
Gen
age
Z can at
than
least
ever
still
before.
grow into it, but Gen Alpha, woof.
Which one is the matcha latte? Thank you.
I just went to the drive-thru and I give the lady my card and I'm like, here you go. Nothing, which is fine. Gives me back my card. Thank you. Hands me my food. Thank you. Have a good day. Not a word. Like, she did not speak a word. And this happens to me every single time that I like go through the drive-thru or I'm in the checkout line at a store, and it's only around people my age. Why are we so weird? Guys, why are we weird? Why are we acting like it's our first day on earth? I don't know why this bothers me so much, but why is it that only our age group from like 19 to 23, 24, why do y'all not know how to speak? It really drives me crazy. And I don't love small talk, but like I like to talk to like show appreciation for whatever the other person is doing for me, even if it's something small or like in their job description, and of course they're gonna do it. But like I'm sorry that I care a little bit, and then whenever I actually make a side conversation, people look at me like I am insane, like I'm clinically insane, like why are you speaking to me right now? And oh my gosh, it upsets me. I don't know if it's because like I work in healthcare and like I'm just used to having side conversations and small talk and, you know, having like the social skills in that area. But guys,
my tip for if you're gonna start working in the service industry, learn how to BS a lot of stuff, man. You gotta have like that riz. That's what I learned early on. Like you just gotta act like you have the riz.
you 18 to like 24-year-olds, we need to do better because
You just gotta have like charisma so people will like you.
Like,
The more people like you, the less they will bitch to you about anything.
genuinely act like this is our first day on earth.
So obviously in this situation, it makes sense why you think it's weird, because you're in the service industry yourself. You have to deal with patients on a daily basis. You have to be personal. You have to communicate to them, let them know what's going on. You have to make bonds with these people. Essentially, they're your patients at the end of the day. When it comes to working at a fast food restaurant or a retail store, we don't care about these people. Are you kidding me? Why should I care about having small talk?
The thing with working at a hospital that is different to working in the service industry, like a fast food restaurant, like he's saying, right? I think working at a hospital is way harder because at a fast food restaurant, you're dealing with people that want to be there. They want to get food from you, you know, like they're hungry, you're going to give them food. And they're at the end of the day, they're going to be happy. In a hospital, 99% of the people, when you work at a hospital, 99% of the people that you're dealing with do not want to be there. Okay? They're dealing with you because they're dying. Like they need help. So you have to have that in mind whenever you're dealing with these people, because when you work at a hospital, they're going to be mean. They will be the meanest that they will ever be in their life. This is the lowest point in their lives, being in the hospital. Okay? They're there because they're doing bad. So you have to take anything that they say with a grain of salt, because they're going to be mean. They're going to insult you. It's going to be rough. And you're just basically dealing with a bunch of overgrown toddlers whenever you work at a hospital. But you have to deal with it, because that's the worst that they're ever going to be in their lives, because they do not want to be there. Like, who in their right mind would want to be in a hospital?
Some random person that I don't give a damn about. The fact that I'm even working this job right now, I can care less about. Now, that's not a positive mindset. That's not the mindset that you want to have. But at the end of the day, it's just true. Like I said before, Gen Z is just fed up. They are super meta. They understand the fact that I'm working here right now, I kind of have to be. I'm not enjoying this. I mean, due to social media, people see the other side. They realize I could just be online talking all day, living my life, doing what I want to do and getting paid for it. Yet I'm stuck here working this dead-end job. That's the difference right there. I'm telling you, people are 23 years old having a quarter-life crisis. That's what social media,
Quarter-life crisis is wild, bro. And that's a new
to the
one.
younger generation. It stunted their growth. And what made it worse is COVID. The fact that everybody was on lockdown, they didn't get to socialize. Literally, the most impactful years on their life were taken away. Instead of being in person, in class, learning, socializing, talking to your friends, your peers, your teachers, you had to interact with everyone through a screen on Zoom. People don't give a damn, I'm telling you. The younger
That was the
generation
worst
is
part,
fed
man.
up.
I hated
Because of
Zoom.
certain
I hate Zoom.
situations and circumstances, young people don't give a damn. That's exactly where that expression came from. Just put the
Oh my
fries
gosh,
in
it's
the
so
bag.
hot in
I
my
don't wanna have
room,
a
dude. I'm
conversation with you.
dying.
Just put
Sorry.
the fries in the bag. And for some odd reason, people who are very sociable, they have a problem with that. Oh, you need to talk to me. I demand your attention. You need to acknowledge me. No, ma'am. No, sir. Go on about
Welcome
your
back,
way.
Shira.
A generational divide is causing workplace issues between millennials and Gen Z workers.
It's getting hot there,
According
yes.
to yourtango.com, the work ethic clash between millennials and Gen Z stems from differing approaches to corporate loyalty. Gen Z workers are actively setting strict boundaries to avoid the typical workaholic culture of previous generations. While millennials may feel frustrated by this big shift, Gen Z is prioritizing a work-to-live mentality over unconditional devotion to corporate and often exploitive employers.
I spoke about this recently on one of my videos called Why Gen Z is Falling Behind. Go watch it if you haven't seen it yet. But basically, the younger generations just don't give a damn. I keep repeating that in this video because it's so true.
They don't give a
know that
damn.
These corporations, these companies don't care about you. At the end of the day, we have to work for them in order to make a living, in order to make money, just to live. So why am I going to give myself to this company when they can fire me at their discretion? Now you're starting to understand why the Gen Z stare is such a thing. People don't give a damn. I have to be here. I have to work here because I have to make money. I have to eat at the end of the day. That doesn't mean that I have to have this loyalty and pride working for this company. And yes, I admit this is not who you want to be, but this is the reality. This is how people are going to act. You corner people and put them against the wall where they feel like they have no other option. People are going to do exactly what they want to do, and it's not going to be pretty. Yes, of course, it's their fault for working that job. Why'd you choose that job? You knew what you were getting yourself into. Yada, yada, yada. People are not going to hear that though. People don't care. They said the Great Reset happened in 2021. That's where a lot of people were quitting their jobs, figuring out what they really wanted to do, understanding that social media is a real avenue in order to make money.
Dude, COVID changed a lot of things, man. It's crazy.
On your own time. This whole gig economy. The fact that you can do DoorDash, Uber Eats, Uber, these delivery jobs. Jobs basically where you're contracted. You can work your own hours when you want to do it. You're not a slave to the 9-to-5 system. It's all on you. That's exactly why we're seeing this huge shift in culture from the younger generations compared to the older ones. That's why certain milestones like having kids, getting married are getting pushed back, because younger generations want to live life. They want to have their experiences. They don't want to live to work. They want to work to live. And this new reality is due to some circumstances, but mostly it's due because of the internet and social media. Let me know what you guys think about the topic down below, because I really think it's interesting. What side are you on? Are you on the side where, oh, people should just be happy that they're working? When I show up to your job, you need to greet me. You should want to make small talk with me. If I ask you something, you should just help me and get out of your head and just be here, present in the moment, happy and healthy. Go check in the back if I ask you to go check in the back. Or are you on the side of, yeah, I'm fed up with this shit. I want to just live my life. The fact that I need money to live in this capitalistic society, well, that means I'm going to do what I want.
I feel like small talk is probably the easiest thing that you can adjust to, bro. Just make small talk if they want. Like, it's not that bad.